All right. Now it looks like we are live
Yep.
for the second time. We're going to see if everything is smooth and all good.
Yep.
Is David in here? David will be our little tester. All right, I'll just do it here then.
For me, it says live in a minute and 40.
I know that's weird.
Same for you.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right, audio's good. All right, there we go.
You said, all right, fellas, I can hear you.
All right. So now it looks like we are live, episode 23 of the Almeric Valley Boys podcast.
Yep.
Crazy. 23 episodes down and many more to go.
Still going strong.
We got Selection Sunday happening right now. As you guys know, last year, our starting point was, March Madness. Final Four.
Yep.
So, this year we'll be able to talk through the whole bracket this time instead of just the Final Four, which the bracket last year was pretty chaotic. No number one seeds in the Final Four. No, there was no number one seeds. It was crazy. Crazy Final Four.
Dude, it was rough streaming that Final Four last year, dude. I'm not going to lie.
It was a grind. 4 hours it was.
That was more than that, dude.
Yeah.
It's tough.
We had a game winner, and then UConn just whooped everybody.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
Yeah, it just whooped everybody.
Can't wait for Michigan to make it to the Final Four.
NIT. He said NIT.
Yeah,
NIT.
no, I'm not making it to the NIT. Dude, are we even in the NIT?
Probably not.
No,
we probably won't even get the
wins.
invite.
We got 9 wins and what? Something losses?
Oh, we got 8. We got 8 wins.
Oh, dude, we're so
Mhm.
bad. We gotta save Michigan for later.
Because Michigan is
Trash.
so bad. The Long Beach State, who Michigan did lose to early in the season, made the tourney. We're going to talk about several teams from Michigan that made it. Yes, not including Michigan.
Not even several. It's more like 3.
Yeah.
No, 2.
Oh, yeah, 2. But they're not Michigan, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
It's 8 wins, 24 losses won't get you anywhere.
Nope.
But we'll get started on these topics.
All right. So
yeah.
I feel like you got to really start off with the NFL offseason. It's been crazy. A lot of trades, a lot of running backs getting signed and cut. And, yeah, I think we got to start off with a really shocking one. Yesterday, Justin Fields was traded to the Steelers for, I believe, a 4th-round pick.
Yes.
Just after signing Russell Wilson, like a few days prior. So, that's kind of crazy. I think that's actually a great thing, though, because if they're going to go with Russell Wilson at the start of the season, it gives time for Justin Fields to kind of be like Jordan Love in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Older guy, still sitting behind a vet. And then when Russell Wilson, he's just counting the years before he's gone at this point.
Yeah.
And then they'll eventually switch to Justin Fields. It could be a year, it could be immediately, it could be 2 years,
I heard it won't be immediately.
Yeah, so
because Russell Wilson has been given the starting job.
Only time will tell.
But only time, yeah. Maybe Russell Wilson.
But this could be a great thing for both of them, because both of them are, when I get to work, and this could be better for both of them. It's going to make Russell Wilson play better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to make Justin Fields learn more, finally get to sit back and soak information in. Not relax, just soak information in, because he couldn't do that for the Bears. He got put right in with nothing. And then as soon as they start getting pieces, he leaves.
Away.
Yes, this definitely is a sign that they're going all in on Caleb Williams. Yeah, Oakland made it. We did, dude. Yeah,
they did.
I've been recruited by a school that is going to the NCAA tournament in basketball. That's something.
No, their first round opponent, which we'll talk about later. Yeah,
screwed.
Yeah, not very generous there by March.
I'm gonna make a bracket with Oakland winning, just because.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Just because I can.
Just because you can. You can make 50,000 brackets.
They did lose to Doug Eder and St. Peter, so don't count it out.
Don't count it out. And they do rely on scoring 1,000 points.
Yeah,
if you know, you know.
No defense played.
No defense played. So
but
we'll get there. But
yes, I think short story. In my opinion, I think this is great for Justin Fields. I think this is just going to benefit both quarterbacks. And yeah, I mean, I like the trade. And they the Bears probably thought that they could get more for Justin Fields, but as soon as the offseason started, Kirk Cousins was signed to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? There's one more I'm really thinking of. Yeah, when Russell Wilson went to Pittsburgh, which was kind of made all the landing spots kind of shaky, and then his value diminished because of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's great in my opinion for Justin Fields.
It is. He deserves more than people give him. He, of course, with the Bears was thrown into a system where a couple years prior they had Mitchell Trubisky.
That did not work out.
Chicago was at an all high because they made the playoffs once. And they were just expecting an immediate bounce back, and they didn't get that. So they've grown impatient, and they moved on.
Long story short, he got put into a horrible situation.
Yes.
Where quarterbacks usually go and they don't succeed. Jay Cutler is an example. Justin Fields, Mitchell Trubisky. Yeah. I mean,
Josh Rosen even. He wasn't that good, but he was rushed into a scenario. Just it just seems that QBs, if they're rushed.
Like Josh Rosen was on the
Cardinals. Yeah.
Bears. Oh, I thought you were talking about. I was talking more just quarterbacks for the Bears.
Oh, but
there's a ton of quarterbacks that could just get thrown in their career. Like the Browns is another bad one.
Yeah, like Baker he had one good year, and then they just.
His rookie year was all right. He had a good year. They made the playoffs and won a playoff game. But he got injured. It could have been better. That was not really the Browns' fault. But I'm talking more Manziel, Josh McCown, for the Texans, David Carr, all those guys, thrown into horrible situations. But the Bears, I think it's between the Bears and the Browns for who has the worst quarterback development of all time.
It is bad.
Probably going to have to go with the Bears at the worst because the Browns have had Bernie Kosar and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
So I'll take that as a win in comparison to that.
Absolutely.
Another thing that I talk about is Saquon signing with the Eagles.
Wow.
I mean, that's crazy because he did a complete switch up in the division. He went from the Giants to the Eagles, and because I think it's honestly a great thing for him, just because the organization made it really clear that they did not value him high at all, and that they're going to take a below average quarterback and pay him instead of Saquon Barkley.
And then they proceeded to trade for Brian Burns, which I know he's not terrible, but
he's a good player.
But Saquon was carrying that franchise on his back.
Here's my thing: you guys, they can sign all these good defensive players and trade for all these guys, but who's going to score?
Yeah,
they don't have a quarterback. They don't have any running back. Well, they got Gus Edwards from Baltimore, but
no, that's Chargers.
Oh, yeah. It was after they.
But I don't know. I don't know who the Giants got, to be honest. I don't think the Giants have done anything with the running back position.
I thought they did, but it's not really clicking right now.
But I mean, maybe it's not somebody that good. Anyways, maybe it's a underrated guy. I don't know.
Maybe they're looking for the draft.
Maybe it's Zach Moss.
That's not that good compared to Saquon.
But
no, what's it called? I think the Giants could draft Blake Corum in this draft.
Ooh.
They could be looking running back in second or third round. Who knows?
That would be interesting.
Second of all, who's going to throw the ball up for New York? Daniel Jones.
That's a lot of faith to put into Daniel Jones.
Put faith in over Saquon
Barkley, who was your second overall pick
in 2018. Yeah,
2018
makes no sense.
No sense at all.
I mean, but yeah, we got to talk about the running backs. Josh Jacobs to the Packers, and so the Packers had Aaron Jones. AJ Dillon wasn't signed yet.
And Aaron Jones is
and Josh Jacobs.
gone.
Then they cut Aaron Jones.
Yeah, they didn't trade him. They cut him.
And then he signed with the Vikings, another division rival.
What is...
Yo, Dre Superman's back. What's up? I'm back. How's it been? It's been pretty good, honestly. Thanks for showing up. We both have seen your progress, dude. It's crazy. Like
Holy
3
crap.
point.
Gained like 1,000 subscribers.
3.6K. Now you're at like
dude,
4.7. Yeah, something like that.
Wow. It's pretty impressive, I will say.
That's great, dude. You got to teach us your ways, man, truthfully speaking. But yeah, congratulations for you. It's been pretty good for us.
We've gained about, like 130
130? Yeah.
So we've gained progress.
It's good progress. We'll take it.
Take it. Any progress is progress.
But the running back, dude. So then Josh Jacobs go to the Packers. Aaron Jones gets cut, goes to the Vikings, an in-division rival, which is kind of crazy.
And then how about Austin Eckler?
I was going to say,
going to the Commanders.
He going to the Commanders.
What a random team to sign with.
His career's dying in the
Washington,
that's bro.
Bad. That's bad.
He's pulling the Todd Gurley.
He is.
He had like 2 good years then.
That's actually a great comparison.
What do you guys think about the NFC North next year? Dude, I was saying this off, like, you've heard me at lunch talking about this. Because your dad mentioned that Lions should easily make it back and have a home playoff game again. I completely disagree. The Packers.
The Bears have been putting in work.
And you remember me saying, the Bears have the 3rd most capital going into the offseason. They're putting it to work.
Oh, yeah.
Keenan Allen, Josh Jacobs.
No, that's DeAndre Swift.
My bad. DeAndre Swift. Yeah,
Swift even going to the Bears.
They got him for cheap, too. They got him for nothing.
They got him net.
And then what's it called? They shipped away Justin Fields, so you can tell
they're
going.
They signed somebody on defense, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did.
But pretty much.
Danielle Hunter.
Yeah, and then they got.
I'm pretty sure.
They're literally just.
They're putting in work.
You can tell that they're literally just trying to build it around Caleb Williams, and then who knows? They could draft Rome Odunze, Malik Neighbors, or
they could even get Marvin Harrison.
They can do whatever they want,
dude.
Because they could probably trade up. They have a lot of options.
But in my opinion, what would fit most for this organization right now would be Romeo Odunze.
Dude,
he'd be a great wide receiver 3.
Because they'd have Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and Rome Odunze.
Because then DJ Moore can, release down the field a lot. Keenan Allen's kind of that just go-to guy, and then Odunze can work in the midfield, maybe slot. So,
I mean, dude,
that would be something. Get Caleb Williams and then get Romeo Odunze.
Jay Superman said W Live for real. Appreciate it.
Is yes.
But yeah, no, what's it
always
called?
W Live.
But dude, I've been saying the Bears have had a great opportunity, and they're putting it to show right now.
We should definitely go live for that draft because that's gonna be a shapeshifter for a lot of teams.
Bro, it's in Detroit this year.
It
could
is in
possibly
Detroit.
go.
We could possibly go and vlog it. Who knows? Let us know. But there's.
I wouldn't be able to do the second round though. Second and third round.
Oh no, I would just do first round.
I have a meet that day.
Okay, well then we just do the first round anyways. So
and then but dude, Kirk Cousins getting paid too. 4 years, 180.
$45 million a year. It's more than Mahomes. Guy's got 3 rings.
Well,
to Kurt's 0.
He wanted to get paid $40 million a year, and he's getting more than that. Falcons are looking pretty good next year. Kirk Cousins, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, a good coach, hopefully.
And Kyle Pitts. Don't forget that guy. Yep. You might want to draft him in fantasy this year, just saying.
Hopefully, yeah.
Guy could be really good.
And this could be good for Desmond Ridder, too. Sit by a quarterback?
Nope. Desmond Ridder's gone.
Oh, dude, you're right. Damn.
To the Cardinals.
Fuck, dude.
They got Rondale Moore, right? Yeah, Rondale Moore.
Rondale Moore, yeah. For Purdue. He was a dog at Purdue.
He was a dog at Purdue. He was.
What's it called? Yeah, so I'd say that was a good sign for the Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons are going all in.
Kenny Pickett to
Eagles.
Eagles, dude. That's good for him too, honestly.
It is. He's
not going to play, but he could maybe be
good backup.
Good backup. I mean,
but also that might be the worst QB class of all time. Is that class 2021? Is it? It's bad.
The best guy of it was
Kenny Pickett.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, Brock Purdy, yeah.
The last pick in the draft was Brock Purdy, who was the best quarterback.
Malik Willis was in that.
Matt Corral. Dude,
some trash.
Sam Howell was in that draft too.
Sam Howell was okay. But
He turns
he's
the ball
not-
over too much.
But yeah, he's not no Brock Purdy. Went to the
such
Super
a bad,
Bowl.
such a bad draft, dude. Talk about overrated QB talent.
Malik Willis was talked about to be a top 10 pick in that draft.
Dude, people were saying he could go 1, 2.
Yeah.
It was like crazy, and all of a sudden he fell to the third round.
And people were like, what?
Dude, it's all the stupid
what's
analytics
happening?
who just made stuff up.
No, it's called Mel Kiper. That idiot.
And everybody
I don't
buys
look
the
at his-
bait.
Yeah, I don't. They buy it every single year, and I haven't looked at a mock draft this year because I know that like Caleb is supposed to go 1.
Okay, that's really obvious now that they're going
Yeah,
Caleb.
they're going Caleb.
But then after that, it's a lot of you can do like a lot of teams can do a lot of different things. This draft class is pretty good.
But I've heard like that the Bears could go Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels. That's
They're
what
not
I've
going
heard.
Jaden Daniels, bro.
I don't know.
And this is what I've heard. This is what I've seen with my own eyes. They're going Caleb Williams. It's not even close.
That's true, but Keenan Allen's number is 13. So what?
That's cool.
Who's going to change?
They're gonna pick Caleb Williams over Keenan Allen, dude. Keenan Allen's.
I wonder what Keenan
Allen's
Allen's
gonna have
number
to,
would be.
Keenan Allen's gonna have to get over it, dude. That's a fucking pussy reason. No offense, but he's gonna have to suck it up and pick a new number. But yeah, dude, the Bears are going Caleb Williams. This is really obvious. If they don't, then they'd be kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then also with the Vikings not resigning Kirk Cousins, they're definitely going for a QB this draft.
I could see them. I could see them trading up.
JJ McCarthy, Jaden Daniels.
I could see them trying to get in that mix a bit.
They do. They definitely can.
But then who else? The Patriots are up there.
They're going.
At
They're definitely
3.
going for a quarterback. And Mac Jones of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
Did you see
That's what started all that. The garbage.
Dude, it was so bad. Dude, I saw all the records. The best record from that class is Trey Lance with 2-2 as a starter. 500 is the best one.
Really?
It's horrible.
Because Lawrence didn't have a good year because of Urban Meyer.
He had a horrible first year, dude.
Urban Meyer is something.
And then this year they had a mid-year. And then they missed the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so let's go through free agency losers and free agency winners. Winners, in my opinion, gotta go Eagles, Bears.
There's
My
my
opinion.
dark horse.
Dude, the Lions.
The Texans.
Ooh.
How about it? Texans. I forget, but I said Daniil Hunter for the Giants, but he was actually signed by the Texans, which was your Bears. But Daniil Hunter, huge signing. I wanted the Lions to sign him, but he's a great guy. He just puts pressure on the QB, and that's what I thought. Like Aiden Hutchinson was going to go to work, but the Lions made up with it a little bit with Marcus Davenport.
You want me to tell you another reason why the Eagles are no winner as well? They got Gardner Johnson back.
They got Gardner Johnson back.
On top of Saquon Barkley. Kenny Pickett is a good backup. And then, it's pretty solid right there.
That is. So the Eagles
Also,
reloading.
the Panthers, they got Deontay Johnson.
They did.
And they pretty much got him for nothing. They just trade swapped and gave a 6th-round pick.
Yeah.
And then, they gave a guy who might not even make the team.
Who is it?
I don't know this dude.
Oh, Dante Jackson?
Yeah. I was about to say
okay.
Dante
He's
Johnson,
okay.
bro. I was about to say
He's okay.
Dante Johnson. He's going to be fighting to make the team, dude.
That's true. Because the Steelers' defense secondary is pretty good. And they have depth.
Yep.
So he might be a practice squad player.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't get the pick, but it's good for the Panthers.
Mm-hmm. Well, they get rid of a okay corner, and they get a reliable.
Not even okay.
They get a reliable Deontay Johnson. I mean, that guy.
He's a good guy. He's a guy getting open, but then his quarterbacks would never throw him the ball.
Yeah.
And then they also got offensive line depth for Bryce Young.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're definitely trying to build around Bryce Young and then Cook. So
I mean, you got to, right? He was the number 1 pick last year.
And then you pretty much just got proven that pick was bad based off CJ Stroud popping off.
Yeah, that does not help with this process. But you got to be patient. And I think the Panthers are doing it right, and they're waiting. They're patient. They're not just jumping the gun and being like, "Well, Bryce Young sucks. We picked the wrong person."
Dude, that pick might have cost her coach the job.
GM.
Dude literally had 11 games as a head coach. That was so quick.
It
Didn't
was.
give him a chance with
That pick. That pick is. That's like.
It's gonna haunt the GM.
It's gonna haunt the GM for years because they gave up DJ Moore and the number 1 pick and the number 9 pick.
Yep. And that's why the Bears are looking chilling.
Yeah,
that's why they're chilling.
That's why the Bears are on the rise, that sucks for the Lions because Lions just won the North and now.
So I'm saying I don't know why like with all the Lions talking, I don't know why it's just run it back next year.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a little tougher next year, a lot tougher actually. But the Packers are still good.
Yep.
Nothing's really changed with them. They've added Josh Jacobs, who.
Yeah, can you believe that Josh Jacobs is the oldest guy on that offense at 26 years old?
That's what I'm saying. The Packers were a playoff team who beat the Cowboys in Dallas as the youngest team.
Very young
in football.
And they almost beat the Niners.
They were close.
Because we were there watching that game, and it was close.
It's just tight. I'm not lying.
Yeah, we were like, well, are the Lions actually going to host the NFC Championship? But then
that'd been crazy.
Then it never happened.
But still can't believe we couldn't go to the Rams playoff game.
Yeah.
Rams versus Lions.
Yeah, it was like, how much was it? Like $400 or something.
I wanted to go. I had the money aside for it.
Yeah.
Nobody else could commit to it, though.
No, nobody else could.
Story of my life. Nobody else could. I can always commit. Nobody else can commit.
Yep.
Story of my life, man.
It is what it is. Well, the Lions, they got a bright future.
Hopefully.
Brad Holmes, he's gotten some interesting pieces.
It was a crazy draft class last year. So first four picks, Jahmyr Gibbs, best rookie running back, I think fair to say.
Yeah, because Bijan was
shaky.
For his expectations.
Jack Campbell, solid
starter.
Yep. Sam Laporta, best rookie tight end, debatably best tight end in the league.
Last year, yeah.
Brian Branch
was ridiculous.
Dude was a first-round talent in the late second round.
That might happen.
How do you make that up, dude?
That might happen to us again because we have a ton of second, third round picks.
I hope so.
We got a good amount of just like throws at the dartboard. Like
that's the actual hidden gem.
Yes. Well, I was surprised when we pick them. I was like, because usually people in the secondary from Alabama go high.
Yeah, like Minka Fitzpatrick who went there. He's good. He does not suck. He's a good player.
There's a lot of like safeties and just guys in the secondary that go high in the draft. Dude, I was surprised he was even there.
So it was crazy when we got 4 pretty damn good draft picks, and then I also like the Hendon Hooker draft in the third pick in the third round. And then he just built depth, and it just showed the whole year. It was awesome. Brad Holmes is awesome. Awesome, dude. Awesome, dude. Resigning Graham Glasgow was also huge.
Yes, and then
good piece back.
Yeah, and
we got we got Carlton Davis.
Yes,
that was huge.
Oh my, that is huge. See, it's huge for the Buccaneers as well, though. You got to think because cap space they dumped out about $14 million. But
we still got to talk about the Buccaneers, dude, because they re-signed Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans. Them boys got paid.
Yeah, they got paid
a lot of money.
Oh, Mike Evans got paid.
He
deserves to be paid. That guy gets 1,000 yards every year, no matter who's snapping the ball and throwing it.
He's up there.
I mean, I could be back there throwing it, and he will get 1,000 yards. Like
he's a very reliable 1,000-yard player.
Reliable dude.
It's like 9 seasons in a row, 8 seasons, something like that. It's
like 8-9 seasons. That is tough to do.
Dude, he's an absolute beast.
He's a dog.
Yeah, I like that Baker got a contract after his parents took $12 million away from him. Like they scammed him out of $12 million. Baker Mayfield's parents, family.
Really? Mm-hmm. They scammed him $12 million. How?
They probably told him to invest in something, and then they probably just took all the money.
What?
Yep.
That's crazy. I didn't hear about that.
But hopefully his rookie contract and all of his commercials he's been in can hopefully help him out.
Yeah, I mean, he's in about every other commercial, so.
Dude, he used to be in a lot.
Yeah, he's in a lot
Bro
of
would just
commercials.
live at the stadium.
Mm-hmm. The Browns Stadium commercials.
Also, another one, T. Higgins.
He was franchise tagged.
Yep.
Which, franchise tagged, if you know the rules, you could get paid.
They ain't letting him leave.
They're not, no. That's smart for the Bengals, though. Because they still got life, and that receiving core is so good. Tyler Boyd being your worst receiver,
that's a good thing.
That's pretty good.
It's a good thing.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Jamar Chase and then T. Higgins. T. Higgins could easily be a wide receiver 1 anywhere else. Instead, well, unless you have a superstar, of course, but
most
he could be pretty good.
Most teams he's a wide receiver 1.
Yeah, but he could be.
Because you saw when Jamar Chase was out, he popped off and he.
And how about Gabriel Davis? It's just we're talking about.
Ooh, yeah.
He went to the Jags.
That's a good signing.
I was surprised Bills let him go, though. He's a guy
That's just running. Calvin Ridley to the Titans.
Derrick
Henry to the Baltimore Ravens. Patrick Queen to the Steelers.
Oh my goodness, dude! The Steelers stole.
Okay, they kind of screwed themselves with the Deontay Johnson, but honestly, they don't need to pay him, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But getting Patrick Queen
in return,
that's crazy, dude.
he was cheap.
And then what's it called? Derrick Henry, dude, to the Ravens. That's huge.
That is, dude. Because now that fake handoff is going to be pretty good.
Now they can actually give Lamar some.
I wonder what's going to happen with J.K. Dobbins. Since he dies every year. He's got
a torn ACL and torn Achilles.
Yes.
His entire one leg is just screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I would honestly, if that happened to me, I don't know if I'd try to play football again.
Didn't D-Hop move somewhere, or is he still on the Titans?
D-Hop's still on the Titans.
Okay, yeah.
But they have what sucks about the Titans is
OBJ got cut too.
Yeah, OBJ got cut by the Ravens, but what sucks is that the Titans have such a good receiving core. D-Hop, Calvin Ridley.
That right there is pretty good.
That's good. And then whoever they put it doesn't even really matter. Put wide receiver 3.
Yep.
Who's that young guy they have?
Burke,
yeah. He's Treylon Burks. He's good. So you get those 3. Ryan Tannehill doesn't.
No.
Oh. What happened?
You're forgetting a quarterback. You're forgetting a quarterback. Will Levis.
Will Levis being the QB1.
He's honestly pretty decent last year when he played. He wasn't horrible. He blew my expectations out of the water.
So that division is looking because Anthony Richardson's coming off injury.
Oh shit.
So then Anthony Richardson coming off injury. That division
could be something, dude.
Could be something because the Texans cooked this offseason.
Yeah,
I forget who they signed.
A lot of teams made moves this offseason. Trades were being made, dude. That was like.
Speaking of which, the defending champions made an amazing move. Marquise Brown.
From AZ.
Marquise Hollywood Brown. So now Mahomes has a known name receiver catching the football. Now, of course, people were saying that they already have Kadarius Toney, so they were chilling before. But
what's it called? Another thing, dude, the Chiefs cut Valdez Scantling.
Yeah, that was random.
We got to shout out a player who went to our high school though.
Sean
Murphy Bunting. Got signed to the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
He got paid. He's living life, dude.
He was a Titan.
Just had to shout. He was a Buccaneer Titan.
Won the Super Bowl.
Played with Tom Brady. Had 2 picks that playoff.
Now he's playing with the Call of Duty god himself, Kyler Murray.
Yeah. When it comes to double XP weekend, man, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also another thing. The Cardinals got to get a supporting cast around Kyler Murray. He's got nothing. James Conner.
Yeah.
James Conner, dude.
Yes, we got James Conner.
The guy who
maybe Marvin Harrison. Who knows? This draft.
Dude, this is a great receiving draft class.
This draft could be something for the
Bucs. People are sleeping on Malik Neighbors from LSU. Bro's a dog.
The Chargers have to draft him now, right? They've given up Keenan Allen. They've released Mike Williams. I mean, who's going to sign Mike Williams?
They're investing heavily in Justin Herbert.
And they're investing heavily in somebody,
Sorry.
rookie, that is going to come in and just be the wide receiver
Be
one
that
off
guy.
the bat.
Yeah.
Because Joshua Palmer, I don't see him being wide
He's-
receiver one.
He's not good.
Quentin Johnston can't catch the
Can't
football,
catch. Yeah.
which, I mean, at the wide receiver position, I think your job is to
It's
catch
like-
the football.
It's like having a, like a running back that doesn't have any legs. Yeah.
You might as well have no arms and just have
Dude,
the football hit him.
Oh my god, so bad, dude. Remember the clip of like the draft where he's like telling his mom to put her 2 weeks in,
Yes.
and then people were searching the clip around. They're like,
No.
might as well tell her to get the job back. Oh my god, that's so messed up.
It's
I actually felt bad. I'm not gonna lie.
well, yeah, because
He was getting flamed.
usually when you make it like
Retire your people around you.
you want to retire, like that feels good to retire your parents.
Yeah,
That's like life achieving.
that was so messed up. All
And
the
now
memes that
the-
were being made.
And now the people are just saying, go
Absolutely
back
cooking
to your
on
9 to
it.
5 job. And
That was so messed up, bro. Holy damn.
I mean, catch the football, but I guess they are heavily investing in him now.
He was a second round pick, so he's important.
I think he was in the first round later.
I don't know. He was a top 2 round pick.
But he was a top 2 round
That's
pick.
important.
That's you need to perform. And he's going to get a lot of playing time. And, Malik Neighbors, like you said, like this is going to be a good draft. Like Keon Coleman is going under the radar.
not really under the radar. His production isn't there, but he's got the
Height.
physicals. He's
Height.
big, can run fast.
6'5", 6'4".
Yeah, and he
I
runs
don't
really.
even know
He's
how
quick.
tall he is. He's quick. Quick,
So
dude, in the field.
He's more of a physical trait guy that you pay attention to just because of his physical stature and what he does with it. So
And then I want to ask you this. Where do you think JJ is going to go?
I was thinking he might go to the Vikings.
The Vikings. In
The
the first
Minnesota
round?
Vikings. Yes.
And you're thinking like Vikings are going to stay there and choose him, or do you think they're going to move up and choose him
I think they'll stay there and choose him.
at 11 or whatever
Yep.
it is? Because the Broncos need a QB. The Vikings need a QB.
It is tough.
The Raiders need a QB.
Think about it. Sean Payton's gonna want to get himself a quarterback.
And, he's trying to look for that Drew Brees again.
He might look.
I will say that.
Dude, honestly, he could. I'm between JJ going to the Broncos and Vikings, honestly. But I can also see Jay Daniels going to the Vikings.
Jaden Daniels dropping down and going to the Vikings.
Shoot, I'm thinking about the Patriots too.
Patriots,
oh, God,
too.
Dude, they're so
This draft is going to be good.
No, bro, it's the teams that need the good quarterbacks too. This class
Because
of quarterbacks.
because the quarterback's
stacked.
class is good, and all these teams are preparing and just gutting out their
So I think JJ
QBs.
should have came back. It's a complete wild card of where he's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Could be better for him though, because he gets drafted higher. It's technically usually a better team that drafts
And
him.
JJ's combine, I don't know if you watched it, but it was pretty good.
It was all right. He had some interesting things.
But he definitely displayed his arm, which a lot of people said he didn't have.
Yeah, he's definitely got a cannon.
Yeah.
Just throwing it with accuracy though. That was some of those deep balls were overthrown.
Yeah, a little bit overthrown, but
But then again, that was better than Joe Milton. Dude was underthrowing
Michael
so
Penix.
bad.
I heard Penix had a bad combine.
Dude, Milton's was worse for sure.
Milton's
he had,
so bad.
He had to take so much off the ball because he would just overthrow it. And by him
The dude has just a big arm.
taking a lot off of it, the receivers would have to slow down and catch it.
Oh, that's not good.
So
That gets your wide receiver killed.
yeah, you're looking at a
He's coming across the field. Safety's
I'm
coming
talking
flying
deep, I'm talking
in.
deep ball, straight deep
Oh.
ball. If you're
Just a
gonna,
release route?
Yeah, if you're gonna have to slow down, then that's gonna get picked off.
It's either going to get picked off or the corner's going to be able to catch up
Make some kind of play.
and make some kind of play.
Both not good.
Not good. Not good. One, the option is to result in the touchdown, and the way he's throwing it is pick.
The worst you want out
or
of that
not
is
touchdown.
an incomplete pass. That's what you want.
Yeah.
But no, you don't want balls being underthrown.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, no, this is
Unless you got J-Mo and you just have all the time in the world. But
Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, yeah, this NFL draft is honestly crazy. What team do you think could draft a big old Blake Corn?
ooh,
Like I said earlier, Giants are up there in my opinion.
I think he could maybe serve as a a backup for one of those championship teams that are trying to take it to the next level. Maybe have some depth at the running back position because, of course, it's hit or miss, and you need two solid. As you can see, the Lions were very successful. David Montgomery coming in doing the dirty work,
unless you
and
have
then Jahmyr
really
Gibbs.
top three running backs.
Unless you have McCaffrey,
Barkley, about it. Truthfully,
yeah. I mean,
because Barkley was a one man show.
I mean, even having like Derrick Henry, I mean, it
helped
the Titans. Helped the Titans for a couple of years.
Yeah.
In recency, it hasn't.
But you have to be an absolute horse, though. Truthfully speaking,
like McCaffrey catches the ball, runs the ball. You notice how most of them are catch and run running backs, and Corum can do it. Yeah. But he's more of a run, like only run.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I had to choose a team, I mean, maybe he goes to like a team like the Bills.
Dude, he might go to the Raiders.
The Raiders?
Las Vegas Raiders. Dudes, they need a running back now.
They do need a running back.
Josh Jacobs.
Yep. And, Blake Corum's a great runner. We've seen it in college. I mean, the moves that he makes, like the jump cuts, he makes great reads.
The question is the tread on his tire, though, because he's played a lot of football for 3 years.
And he's 5'9".
Not really care about his 5'9" part. That's not really what I'm worried about. Barry Sanders was 5'9".
Oh. Well, then
Emmitt Smith wasn't exactly tall.
That helps a lot. But Corum's shifty, though. But like you said, he took a beating in college.
Well, no, just like does his legs have enough to
sustain him?
Sustain an NFL season? Can his body go through that after playing 3
That's true because
2 years where he was the guy getting the ball, and his third year he was splitting carries with Hassan Haskins.
And then, even last year, we went every single game, and it's 15 games.
Yep.
And he played all 15, right? Well, in the NFL, you got to play 2 more plus possibly playoffs.
Yep.
So that's why I'm saying he might be a backup.
Yeah.
At best. But he's a great
player.
Great college player. Best running back in Michigan history, in my opinion.
I mean,
just because he had the touchdowns, he won the championship.
On a team that won a championship.
And he was good. He
wasn't. Make the argument Mike Hart, but he didn't break the records like Blake Corum did. So,
and that touchdown record, he had to score 24 touchdowns in his last season. It might even been more.
I think he has 26?
26, 27 is
something crazy.
That is that's almost 2 touchdowns a game. That's impressive.
That's good touchdowns. He had a few games where he had 0 touchdowns, but he had that 4 touchdown game early on in the year.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who it was against.
I think he might even had a 5 touchdown game.
It was a lot.
Just solid.
But yeah, who do you think the losers are of the free agency though?
I mean, thinking
Cowboys.
Of people who
let
people go. Oh, Tony Pollard.
No.
To the Titans.
I'm thinking about this. Dallas Cowboys though.
Yeah.
They absolutely did nothing.
They did nothing. They
signed their punter back.
Dude, the punter.
Their punter's the winner in the game.
Not like it's a Jack Fox. It's just some random dude.
1 year.
Are you kidding me?
1 year, $4 million.
Oh, Jake Elliott did get paid though. That reminds me.
Good for him.
There's just a lot of free agency.
Dude, because Jake Elliott was good this year.
Yeah, he was good, and he's
enough of Jake Elliott.
But the Cowboys,
the punter, man,
the Cowboys,
America's team.
Well done, Cowboys. You did it.
You guys got CeeDee Lamb
going to the Super Bowl now.
Micah Parsons still. Dak Prescott.
You lost your running back.
It's not 2015 anymore. No, not 2016 anymore. So you don't got Zeke. Sweet.
So as of right now, if the NFL season started tomorrow, the Cowboys starting running back is Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn from Kansas State.
5'6" Kansas State running back. Are you serious?
There's no way he's 5'6". He's got to be a little shorter than that too.
He's 5'6", 5'5". On a generous day.
They're giving him some few inches. I'm not gonna
on a generous day.
Good day where he stretches and
Yeah, when he really stretches out the legs.
Wears some boots and stuff. Because you got to consider he's in Texas, so cowboy boots and stuff.
Get the extra extension on the boots, on the back a little bit. not enough to where it's like high heels, but like just enough to where it gives that booster.
Right.
God,
Yeah, no, my biggest loser is 100% the Cowboys, though.
that is a huge loser indeed. Because losing Tony Pollard as well to the Titans, because the Titans, we talked about their receiving core, we talked about the QB. Now they get a running back who's solid.
Yep. Another like a big winner is got to be for sure the Bears, for sure the Eagles, in my opinion. But like
the losers,
dude, the losers. Cowboys was they did absolutely nothing except get their punter back.
And I mean, I guess I want to say Washington, and the reason being is your division just got absolutely stacked up. The Cowboys, of course, are really good in the regular season, terrible in the playoffs.
Yep.
But you got to win the regular season to get to the playoffs.
Giants beefed up their defense big time.
Giants beefed up their defense. They're
still not good on that. Their offense is super trash.
Offense is
there's no way
very questionable. But then the Eagles just had a bunch of retirements and just said, we're just going to reload. Fire it back. And you don't build a base like the Bears did to possibly bring in a guy like Drake May. Not good. You get what? You keep Terry McLaurin. You think Terry McLaurin's going to have 3,000 yards?
Want to stay?
You think Terry McLaurin's going to have 3,000 yards?
Out whenever he gets the chance.
Oh, yeah. As soon as his contract's done, yep. Peace out. And another team that I thought was going to cook up a little bit was the Patriots.
They're kind of quiet.
The coach was
I remember they signed Devontae Parker.
You know what?
Broke it down.
That's
broke
pretty.
It down. Devontae
That's good.
Parker.
That was a good one.
He's a great player, honestly.
That was a good one. Yeah.
If we're talking like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe 5 with the Dolphins in his prime.
But not anymore.
He's now a Patriot, and I think he was a Patriot last year. I'm pretty sure he was, or he was a year ago. But still, wow, Devontae Parker, head coach talked it up like he was gonna, like they were gonna be like the Texans, like sign everybody, and everybody's gonna come here. No, did absolutely nothing. And now again, like we talked about, QB's getting thrown in terrible situations. Drake May might end up happening to him. Jaden Daniels.
Yep. It's very shaky what could happen.
Yes. And the Patriots need to do something because they have the second most cap space? Maybe even the most in the NFL? You did nothing?
They have a lot.
And you did nothing?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's questionable.
There's some interesting decisions. Yeah.
Very stupid decisions. Jesus.
Enough with the NFL. Let's talk about March Madness.
March Madness.
Brackets, the brackets came out.
Was just released during this stream and a little bit before. How about it?
I mean, Oakland Golden Grizzlies, man.
No way.
Possible Oakland dude here. I was recruited by them for running, so.
I mean, you could possibly be at Oakland in a couple
be there
years.
2 years, could be
Who
there.
knows?
Well,
time will only tell for our 2 stories, but
yeah, no, dude, Oakland. They have a good team.
But they pulled a not so pleasant team in the first round.
They got to play Kentucky.
They got to play Kentucky. Which I believe are like 3rd in Division I in scoring, because Alabama's first.
Yeah, they're good. They're good at scoring.
But Kentucky, all they do is score. They got Reed Shepherd. He scores.
Yep.
Rob Dillingham. He scores.
No defense.
Austin Reeves. He scores.
No
I'm not talking about the other Austin.
I know.
I'm talking about the one on Kentucky. But Kentucky, they just score. And the Grizzlies games are around 50, 60, maybe 70 if it's a high-scoring game. And Kentucky's around 90, 80.
Yeah, what's it called? Oakland, they're an underrated team in my opinion. They played tight against Ohio State, Michigan State. They played some tough games and played pretty good.
And, recent history.
They beat Xavier, in my opinion. I saw that. They beat Xavier.
They did.
Later in the year.
Oh, that's pretty good.
To beat a team that has had history in the tournament.
But in recency as well, Kentucky is not very good in that first round. And usually the team that beats them
lost to St. Peter's, man.
Who,
Boom.
Of course, we will talk about in a second because they do play very interesting opponent, which they have a lot of similarities to that Kentucky team.
Could run it back.
Yeah, still live. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're still here.
Still live. Okay, nice. Yes, sir. Just been chatting up about sports.
Yeah, we had a long NFL topic just now. But NCAA. We're going to talk about St. Peter's. Tennessee team. They're the 2 seed. St. Peter's is the 15 once again.
Something's crazy though. Michigan State got the 9 seed, right?
Against Mississippi State. Yeah. Which Mississippi State is hot.
They're playing good.
They're playing good. There's a lot of teams that are playing good.
The FAU against Northwestern. Let's look at FAU winning it though.
Oh yeah, we did notice that 3 of the Final 4 teams are in the same region.
Yep.
So UConn is obviously number 1 overall seed. They absolutely deserve it. They may even repeat. What do you think, Jack? You think they repeat?
They're the team to beat, truthfully speaking. No other team is really on their level or has even been on their level.
And then below them, so if UConn wins and FAU wins.
Jerry Superman says, y'all videos fire for real. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Gotta post them soon though. We haven't been posting in a while.
Yeah, we're gonna get a couple videos recorded, edit them, and do a good job doing it, and then we'll post a couple in a row, just because we haven't done it in a while.
Yep.
And if you know how to get the money side of YouTube, you gotta do a specific thing. That's watch hours. So that's gonna be clutch for. But
Wisconsin against James Madison, team that has only lost 3 games and has won their conference.
Yeah,
that's a sleeper team.
That is, and of course Wisconsin is on off. They were ranked number 7 in the country at one point.
Yep.
And they fell all the way outside. They lost to Michigan.
Yep.
Which, if you know Michigan's record, they're 8-25 or something like some
Absolute
garbage
trash.
like that. Terrible. But going back to the Final Four thing, FAU playing Northwestern. If FAU wins and UConn wins, and of course, they play each other, which they both were in the Final Four last year, and San Diego State is a team that's also in that region who also was in the Final Four, and then of course Miami just didn't even make it because they sucked. But Jack, we've been kind of peeking over and looking at this whole bracket. Who's the biggest sleeper?
The biggest sleeper
in the entire thing? Because last year there was UConn, who was a 5, I'm pretty sure, or a 4.
Yeah.
San Diego State was a 5.
FAU was
a 9
or something. No, they were higher up.
No, they played Memphis in the first round. I believe they were 8-9.
I thought they were like
but still, they were low. And then Miami was, I believe, a 5 or 4. So who's the biggest sleeper in this entire bracket? Now that we've looked at it a little bit.
Biggest sleeper?
Biggest.
You want the biggest sleeper.
I want the biggest one. And maybe you could even do a couple more after. I mean, if you see any, if you see a ton.
I got some sleepers here. I got Grand Canyon University. They just won the WAC conference. We should know about the WAC conference. Good team. They're playing hot right now. Okay, got them. They're a big sleeper.
They're 12. Who do they play again?
SMU or something like that.
SMU first round.
No, not SMU. Anyway, but let me get back to what I'm talking about. NC State, they are on fire. They just beat Duke in North Carolina to win the ACC.
They won the ACC convincingly.
Yeah, not even close.
It wasn't even close.
Both games were quick, easy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna say them. That's pretty big. The sleepers Oakland. They've played tough against some teams. So don't be surprised if they make a quick little. If they do something a little crazy.
Because, as you guys know, if you know past why I'm asking this question is Jack DeWally is pretty good. He's
Last
pretty
year,
good at predicting some
last year I kept
sleepers.
predicting FAU.
He predicted FAU from the Sweet 16 all the way to the Final Four, and he even projected them to go to the championship, which they got beat off a game winner.
Dude, that was
so that's really close, I will say.
Dude, they should have won that game too. But anyway.
Dude, that was so hype. To number 5, just come to court, no timeouts, just step back, midi, bang.
Another one, Long Beach State. They're a good team.
They play against Arizona.
It's probably my top 4 sleepers in this ranking is Long Beach State number 4.
Okay.
Oakland number 3. Grand Canyon University number 2. And then
NC
State number 1.
Number 1. How about it?
So I think those are my 4 sleepers that could really make a big run to the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. Final Four maybe. Championship maybe. Shoot.
Oakland goes to the chip.
Hey, we made that bet though.
We did.
If Oakland wins it all, you're going to Oakland.
That's right. But
probably won't happen.
Probably won't happen.
That's why it's a funny bet.
That's why it's a good bet. How about this? We both go to Oakland.
No.
You decommit?
I already done.
You decommit?
I'm already signed, brother.
I know.
So I have to do.
You unsign. You decommit.
I'm getting my classes set here soon, dude.
Oh boy, that would not be good.
I'm going there. I'm specifically going where I'm going, brother.
Hey, a sleeper could be whoever plays Purdue.
Dude,
whoever plays Purdue, because guaranteed W if you play them in the first or second round.
Quincy's also been pretty hot. They could beat BYU because BYU is they're coming into the tournament a little banged up, a little not good.
You know who could be? Of course, they're going against your Grand Canyon. There is St. Mary's.
No.
But of course,
fraudulent.
Jack DeWally says no.
Fraudulent. Another one that I have
fraudulent.
making a big run, San Diego State University. I don't know what it is, but SDSU tends to always make some runs in March. Their team comes alive in March.
I think it's the coach.
Defense. Dude, the coach's defense is crazy.
Yes.
He plays defense unlike
his
nobody
game
else.
plans are nuts, dude. They're insane.
Dude, there's a reason that they make some runs from time to time. I think this is the year they make another run. They're the 5 seed. They could pull off a UConn from last year.
All right, I got another question for you.
What's up? Hit me with it.
What is a higher seed besides UConn? Because that'd make the question too easy.
Yeah.
That can make the run they're supposed to. If that makes sense.
So
like a Houston is expected to obviously get to the Final Four.
Marquette.
Marquette is a 2 seed. They play Western Kentucky first round.
Marquette.
Because, of course, there's teams like Kansas.
I think Kansas could get bounced first round, bro.
They could get bounced first round against Samford.
You know what?
First appearance since 2000.
Put this on the record. Kansas, upset. Kansas.
How about St. Peter's upset? St. Peter's against Tennessee.
Oregon against South Carolina, in my opinion.
There could this.
Because Oregon just won the Pac-12.
I'm just saying, guys. Last year the tournament was wide open. This year the tournament is even more wide open.
Also, dude, give me Oregon making a run in the Sweet 16 because hear me out.
Really?
They are playing on fire because they just won the Pac-12. They took a spot from somebody that was supposed to make the tournament, all because they got the guaranteed bid.
That's crazy.
But I mean,
and also winning 4 games in a row. What is that? They went from something to something.
Eric Dwyer said Zach Edey is working at McDonald's after marking on I mean, dude, you might not be wrong because he doesn't play like a 7-footer when it comes time to mark, bro.
That's true.
Plays like an itty bitty guard.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, dude.
No shot and no nothing.
Yep.
If only Zach Edey had a 3-point shot. Because then it would space the court a lot more. But
only if Zach Edey wasn't a bitch, dude.
That's true. Dude, of course, a lot of people say this, but if I was 7'5" and his side, I'd be a dog.
You gotta consider it tough, dude. You gotta consider it's way tougher when you're tall. Like,
I know
you're more prone to injury, dude.
That's true, but like,
it's like you get those guys. You have those brittle knees when you're like 7 foot.
That's true, but them drop step dunks, like,
must not be
dream.
Must be fun
you dream of doing.
Used to do that when you back in the day,
dude. Like that's exactly, he could do that any day of the week. He just posts up, fakes a spin to the left, up fake, bye. Drop step dunk.
Yep.
I'm telling that. I don't know how Purdue is not better because if Purdue's had 4 years to build around this.
Yeah, dude, I think
this
Oregon
big guy.
can definitely take down South Carolina.
But they could take, and then who do they play after? Because you said Sweet 16.
Let's wait for the bracket to pull back up.
Yeah, wait for the bracket to reload right quick. 3 seed. Oh, I thought it was Kentucky.
No, that's.
But if Oakland could beat Kentucky, but then Oakland and NC State would play each other.
Yeah.
If your sleepers lined up.
Hey man, then I have to get at least one of them right.
That's true. So Jack's bracket's going to be interesting. Maybe we'll pick a bracket live.
What is that?
Maybe we could pick a bracket live. I don't know.
Possible.
Oh, Creighton and Akron.
Dude, they can take down Creighton or Akron.
Dude, Creighton's beatable.
Bro, Akron's a Mickey Mouse, bro. Akron's Mickey Mouse why they got in, dude.
I mean, 0-5, and they just won the.
They barely won the MAC too.
And that was because
they won the MAC off some bullshit.
They won the MAC off of a player
being unaware of what the hell he was doing.
Not being locked in.
Bro trembled in the clutch moment. That's all I'm saying, honestly.
Oh, this is the championship from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember streaming this.
That was a fun game, I'm not gonna lie.
It was fun up until UConn took over.
UConn just absolutely pulled away. UConn started off great. Then they got tight.
San Diego State's defense really tightened it up, and then that second half.
Okay,
yeah.
so FAU, if they
As you
would
can
have to play
see,
UConn.
Yeah, they won by 17.
San Diego State would have to play Auburn or Yale. I mean, I think it's very doable for San Diego State to beat Yale or Auburn.
Auburn just won the SEC?
Also, dude, Washington State's in a very weak part of the region, dude.
Yeah.
Iowa State's.
How about Iowa State? You know, a high-ranked team that you'd expect to make a run. I feel like Iowa State could do it. Iowa State just beat Houston pretty solidly. But then again, you know, there's some teams that come up like Colgate could beat Baylor. You know,
Alabama's got a good spot too. They can make a little Sweet 16 push.
Yeah, I mean, what they do last year? Sweet 16.
Yeah, I think
Elite
so.
8.
I don't remember. That's all. I remember really Final Four because we started streaming all that.
Yeah, because we really streamed Final Four. We just made predictions on the Elite 8, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but
videos are somewhere.
They are in the depths of.
I like what 500
of this
videos
page.
we've made?
Yeah,
jeez.
You'd be scrolling for days.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so I think that's it for.
Because March Madness is going to be the talk for the next month. I mean, Stetson. We just gotta pray, have a little prayer for Stetson. They won their conference.
They're cooked.
They dominated, and then they pull the number 1 seed, UConn.
They're cooked.
Yeah, to be the number 16 seed, and on Friday. First round starts on like Friday.
Yeah.
Well, we'll probably just have streams over the weekend. You know, of course, games will be going on, but
yeah,
we'll be talking about, you know, maybe there's an upset. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep. All right, moving on to the NBA. Still on top of basketball. We got to give our awards predictions, or just like kind of the big awards, honestly. The coach of the year honestly gives a damn about that. Sixth man of the year. I'm talking more MVP, defensive player of the year, and rookie of the year. I'm gonna start off on fire right now.
Okay.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP.
Okay.
Defensive player of the year, Victor Wemby.
Makes sense.
Rookie of the year is obviously Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
I think.
Or it could be Chet.
Dude, for one, he's not a rookie in my mind.
That's true.
Second of all,
that's why I said
it. Outplayed by Chet. By Victor.
Yeah, Victor's been putting in some work recently.
He's just on a really bad team, dude.
Yes. If he was on the Pistons.
Dude almost got a quadruple double one time.
If he was on the Pistons. If only. If only the NBA was not rigged.
So stupid, dude.
So stupid. So
totally should have him. We should have him. I'm so salty about that.
But no.
I actually boned.
Is what it is.
Dude, we didn't even get like a top 2 or 3. We got the 5th pick, bro.
The 5th.
Dude, this year we're probably going to get like the fucking 10th pick somehow.
No, we're going to get... No, it's impossible. It's impossible, actually.
No,
if you're in the top three,
they'll find a way.
If you're in the top three, you're guaranteed to be.
They'll find a way, buddy.
Dude, if they find a way. This draft is so bad. You might as well give us the 10th pick.
What's it called? Yeah, dude. Of course, this would be the year that they get a first-round pick. Of course, they got Cade, but Cade's no Victor Wembanyama. Unfortunately, he's good, but last year's draft class.
It's Cade and Victor. Oh my god, dude. Because Cade throws lobs really good to Jaden Ivey.
This all could have been avoided if we drafted Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah,
hurts a little bit.
Because we either be at the top of the lottery where it's like 14th pick or something, or we'd be in the playoffs and we'd be getting a mid to late round pick, first round. Instead, we are choosing top 5 consistently for the past 3-4 years. Yeah.
Yep. Sounds about right. So who do you got winning those awards?
So who do I got winning? Dude, you stole my dark horse. I was going to choose Shea. I thought you were going to say Jokic. But I'm going to say Jokic.
Damn. Okay.
I think that he was what we think was snubbed last year.
Oh my god,
of Joel Embiid.
Crazy, bro.
I think that he deserves it this year.
Joel Embiid's
because the Nuggets are now the 1 seed, and Joel might not be eligible either because you have to play 65 games now. That is a rule. Victor is easily rookie of the year.
Wouldn't bet on that really.
And possibly defense player of the year.
Who else would you put a defensive player of the year?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the guy who got a ton of steals, but I don't know anybody.
Fred VanVleet?
No. Okay, then no. That guy doesn't even. Guy plays half defense.
That should not count as steals, bro.
No, actually, no blocks. Count as blocks.
That's what it is, dude.
They count as blocks. It's literally the guy goes up for the shot and then he just like
grabs the ball.
Like that. They call those blocks.
Should be steal.
That's a steal. It's not even a block. A block is like the ball's in the air and you just swat it. That's a block.
All right.
But what else am I missing? Defensive player
of the year,
rookie
of the year. That's about it. Those are kind of the
MVP
main ones. Like that. Those are kind of the main ones. But honestly, nobody cares about 6th man of the year. Nobody cares about coach of the year. Truthfully.
Yeah, 6th man. I haven't really been depth into the NBA to know 6th man of the year anyway. So
yeah. Also, early finals prediction. Who you got winning?
This year's tough.
I'll give you mine right now. Celtics are going to make it out of the East.
So whoever you have in the West is going to win, I'm guessing.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Because Celtics choke.
Should make that prediction for them.
Yeah.
Wrong again.
Celtics are winning it.
It's their year.
It's their year. Yeah, no, not for me. I do have the Celtics making it out though, but I don't think they're going to win. I think they're going to choke again.
No, let me rethink this thing.
But
I got the Bucks winning. Actually, no, I got the Bucks going against the Bucks against the Nuggets. You know who I got winning that?
The Nuggets.
The Bucks. Bucks winning it.
The Bucks. You got Giannis.
Dame Dollar,
getting it back.
Chris Middleton.
I know. I was thinking that, but I think the Celtics are going to come out again. They're going to be hungry and stuff, but the West is going to humble them.
Yeah.
And I think it might be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander coming off the MVP.
Too young, in my opinion, brother.
No, trust me.
Team's too young.
Trust me.
No, dude, didn't you? No.
Chet.
Didn't you say at lunch that you think that they're too young?
Huh?
Remember at lunch this week? Talking about
I did, but
had a change of heart over the past few days.
I got this gut feeling. I don't know.
Well, I got this gut feeling that they're gonna,
Or I was thinking, my first thought was the Timberwolves.
No, bro, the Clippers.
Or the Clippers.
Ooh, dude, they're so experienced too. They got a bunch of guys who have experience.
Kawhi, PG, Russell Westbrook, James Harden.
All guys who've played in finals or played conference finals. So
Eastern, Western.
Dude, those guys they got experienced teams, so they're my probably dark horse to win it.
It seems like the 1 through 4 is going to be the ones making it. I don't think there's going to be like an upset run in the West.
Like Doncic might be able to get around on somebody, but
he'd be playing a well-rounded team like the Thunder or the Timberwolves.
I don't think the Lakers and the Warriors will do it either. If they get it.
As a Warriors fan, I don't think they'll be able to do it.
Yep.
Just because they got to win in the play-in. twice
Yep.
just to get in.
Also, moving on from the NBA, I want to talk about the NHL. We've been showing enough love to puck, to the good old sport with stick and puck.
Yeah.
No, got to talk about the Red Wings.
This is all you.
Red Wings 7-game losing streak. I believe it's 8
What?
because they're losing to the Penguins. Who do you want?
8?
Yeah.
8 games in a row?
So I think it's.
Thought they were good.
Yeah. They're struggling.
What? They're supposed to be one of the Detroit's hopes.
I mean, they're still in the playoff spot, but
I think it's because of the Pistons. Pistons won 2 games in a row. Guess what happened? 8-game loss. No. And guess what? When the Pistons won, guess who lost in the playoffs against the Niners? The Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I remember that.
What are the Pistons doing? The season just needs to end so that everything's fine. The thing is, are they still like Red Wings are still
They're playing for a wild card spot.
They're still like solidly in the wild card though, right? No.
They lost to a team
No.
dude, if they lose today against the Pittsburgh Penguins, it flips.
They're out of it?
Because the Penguins and the Red Wings are the ones fighting for the spot, the last wild card spot in the their conference.
No.
So
No, they were supposed to. Dude, I looked at it like 2 weeks ago, and the Red Wings were chilling.
In those 2 weeks, out of the last 11 games they've played, they've lost 7.
What?
So
and it's in a row. Wow.
I think they're losing 1-0 the last time I saw. Shoot, now that I'm at it, let me just go check real quick.
Please do. Jeez, they need to win. What are they doing? Are you kidding me? I thought they were chilling, so I haven't.
It is 5-2.
Oh.
5-2 Penguins
In the third.
going into the third.
Oh
my! So it's probably gonna be an 8-game losing streak.
no. And now they're gonna be out of the playoffs.
Could be.
Could be.
Couldn't be. You know, just making it that more interesting, I guess. So yeah, just had to talk about the Red Wings real quick.
Not good.
Another thing, Rangers. Last 6 games, they've won 5 out of 6.
Which is your team, right?
That's my favorite team. Yes.
That's your team.
Artemi Panarin just got his 5th season in a row with 90-plus points. He's currently 5th in the NFL. I mean, Jesus.
NHL.
Oh, my NFL is crazy.
NFL. Well, we did have a long talk about the NFL.
Yeah. He's at 5th in the NHL in points after getting 2 points today. He had a goal today against the Islanders. The Rangers won 5-2. Yesterday, they beat the Penguins, which actually helped the Red Wings. The Red Wings did not capitalize off of it. So, yeah.
So how many games are left?
10?
10? Oh, my God. The Red Wings.
So they got to really turn up. They got to really flip the switch.
They really do.
Yeah. So,
not good.
Rangers are playing pretty good, though. They had a bad game against Tampa, but other than that, they played pretty damn good.
And is Tampa still good?
They're good, but they're not like
they're not insane like they were a couple years
they're
ago.
not like by far the best team. It's not even close.
Okay.
Tight good anymore.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is Rangers are a good team to look out for.
How about the Bruins?
They're a good team.
They're good.
They still got some hosses,
but they're not
really big team.
I mean, really I don't know. After that playoffs last year, I don't know if I can trust them.
They might be a little fraudulent, not gonna lie.
They are.
Because they lost first round last year after being like the projected seeded team to win it all.
And we even, I've looked back at some old streams. We even you even just said chalk it up like they're the champions. And then they end up losing in the first round.
They were by far the best team in the race.
Yeah.
They lost 10, 12 games, I think. Which in hockey, that's really good. It's like in basketball, if you lose that many games, that's crazy. Especially in hockey, because of how tough the sport is and all that. In my opinion, it's way easier to lose games. Not way easier, but you tend to find more teams losing more games and being more tighter. They were just flat out the best team. It wasn't even close. But that's enough NHL talk.
Mm-hmm.
Another one we got to talk about is our Michigan Wolverines. fired Juwan Howard
It's been done.
after his 5th season of coaching.
It has been done.
And after you mentioned a few times, we've been like 8-25-ish, something crazy like that.
Some piece of garbage.
Not even going to make the NIT.
Nope. Shouldn't, at least.
Truthfully, honestly.
If we get the invitation, just decline.
Don't
Decline it. Decline it. Don't
What's it
go.
called?
You are just going to embarrass yourself.
Juwan Howard had 2 good years, and it was with Beeline's players and recruits. So,
How about it?
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. Michigan has had some decent recruits come through. Just
Caleb Houston and Musa
absolutely no development.
Yeah, they leave after 1 year.
And they leave after 1 year. And, even Jet Howard.
Frankie Collins left. It's tough.
Just some good recruit. I mean, like, Jet Howard even. Like, I know you might not think.
Who's that left last year?
Kobe Buffkin?
Kobe Buffkin, yeah.
I mean, he left because he had a
He
great
was a lottery
prospect.
pick.
Well, he had a great prospect, yeah. But I didn't think Jet Howard would be it.
He got fucking somehow became a lottery pick.
I think, when did he pick? He was picked before Buffkin. Was he not?
It was close. I don't really remember
It was
that well.
close, but oh my God.
It was just kind of stupid in my opinion. There's Howard, literally all he can do is
Shoot the ball. He had one game,
He's
39.
It was Penn State.
I think it was Iowa.
He had a good game against Penn State,
He had
too.
one good game. That was it.
But, dude, all I'm going to say is he got absolutely overhyped.
Yep.
But I think it's a good thing that Howard got fired. Now we got to get John Beeline back. That dude would turn in 3 stars and not great recruiting classes and make them great. DJ Wilson, Mo Wagner, Iggy Brasdakis.
DJ Wilson.
Yep. Dude, he got Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert made him a dog.
He even had, like, Trey Burke.
Trey Burke was a 5-star, though. Mitch Buchanan was a 5-star.
But again, Caleb Houston was a 5-star.
He was a trash 5-star.
Musa Diabate
Trash 5-star.
was a 5-star. The thing is, Michigan still is getting good recruiting. It's just
not this past year with George Washington that he transferred.
Well, George Washington was the only guy who
That's what I mean. He's the only guy who got recruited last year.
And he's gone.
Mm-hmm. So that class of 2023 is gone.
It's gone. The whole class gone because of one guy. And then class 24 ain't that bad. I mean, we got Darrell Brooks, Mr. Basketball of Michigan, Christian Anderson.
It's cool.
It's a good point guard.
So that's cute and all, but
And I think we got a 5-star.
we're gonna get smoked. It's cute and all, but we're gonna get smoked.
Yeah, the problem is that there's gonna have to be a head coach.
We need the
Unlike
Fab Five.
Jawan,
We need the Fab
unlike
Five to get
Jawan,
in there.
who just puts up the hands and is like, "Come on."
Bro, we gotta get Jay Wright.
That would be awesome.
Get Jay Wright, dude.
That would be
Big
awesome.
Jay Wright or John Beeline. That would actually be kind of crazy if you got that. I'm trying to think of
Or we revive Coach K.
Coach K is not.
No,
He's
no.
not. Why would he leave Duke to go to Michigan?
Well, no, he's not coaching Duke anymore.
Why? No, that's what I'm saying.
why
Why
he
would
would
he
come out of
have
retirement?
left
No.
Duke? Why would he have left Duke last
Yeah.
year to
2 years ago.
you know what I mean?
And I know what you mean. Yeah, I know.
To come
I
back
know,
to coach
it's-
Michigan. He gave up the
there's
sweet
a-
spot of coaching Duke, the best basketball program in the NCAA history, debatably.
Well, he made it basically.
Still, nonetheless, why would he leave that sweet, comfortable spot? It's like Nick Saban with Alabama. Why would he leave to come back to coaching?
Mm-hmm.
There's no point to it.
He won't.
But I'm trying to think of some more 3-stars that he coached. Like he coached John Teskey, coached him
Eli
up.
Brooks.
Austin Davis, Charles
Eli Brooks
Matthews.
was
He got out of the transfer portal. He was a dog. Duncan
Okay.
Robinson. He got from D3.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson was a 0-star. I don't even think he was recruited. I don't even
Nope.
think he was top 1,000.
Mohammed Abdur Rahman is going to go to
Muhammad
Bucknell.
Ali Abdul Rahman.
No, it's not Abdul. It's Abdur.
Abdur.
I searched it up yesterday.
Abdur.
It's Abdur.
Muhammad Ali Abdur
Rahman. Yep.
Huh.
He was a dog. He got Derek Walton too. Zach Irwin.
He had some solid players.
Dude, like he made DJ Wilson so much better.
He made some good players look good.
Then he,
Really
went on,
good.
then he went on a left to go to the Bucks and become the 13th man or something like that.
No. Oh, wait.
DJ Wilson.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about, DJ Wilson. I thought you were talking about John Beeline. I was like,
No,
he
just-
left
He
to
went
go
to
to
Cavs and then
Cavs.
left after a year.
You know, he's actually on the Pistons right now.
And they should
And
get
you know
him.
what he is? He's a development person.
They should get him.
You pull him out of the trenches of Detroit because, golly, the Pistons are terrible.
Have him come back to Michigan.
I feel like he'd probably take it in a heartbeat.
Don't know.
Or he'd be a little hesitant and be like,
maybe he doesn't want to coach in college anymore with that NIL and stuff.
it's
The
true.
game has changed since he's left.
I'll tell you this, Juwan Howard, that was one good thing that he was very good at. He picked up on the NIL pretty quickly and recruited very well.
With it.
He recruited well, but he couldn't do anything with the players once they stepped foot on campus. So,
Usually not good when you have that happen.
yeah, it's usually not.
Shoot.
I don't know how players didn't realize that. Still,
Beeline would also
Still
bring in
on
good
show.
transfers. That's something that Juwan Howard did not do. We were gonna get
he
Caleb
brought
Love
in
and
he brought in decent transfers by then.
then
Yeah,
you can't bring decent transfers when your job's on the line. And then
I mean, even like you said, could have gotten Caleb Love. I
but
don't know
then
what
his,
happened with them. Oh no, the transfers.
credentials.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it. And then like everybody else is kind of trash. If you watch them, they're so trash, bro. It's not even funny. Maybe it's just because Juwan's such a bad coach and like the system that they're in is just not built for them. But
You think Phil Martelli should be hired?
he's an assistant coach, bro. Don't even try me with that shit. He'd be hired, bro. If you ever say some shit like that again, dude.
I was trying to remember because I asked my dad that question. I was trying to remember who absolutely does not want that happening, and it's you.
No, dude, if they
I figured it out.
if they hire Phil Martell, I won't like that hire. Not one bit. Not when Jay Wright's on the line, dude. You gotta get Jay Wright. Get Jay Wright.
Jay Wright would be something.
I'd be okay with Jay Wright or John Beeline. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, just peeking at these picks. They're picking the champions right now. They're already making brackets.
Damn. Okay, so this dude's got all UConn, Arizona, Houston, Purdue. This dude's got all 1 season and a 2 seed.
That's not happening
Dude,
this year. I promise you that.
Dude, what?
It's Jay Billis too.
What the? Okay, one, Purdue's fraudulent.
Purdue's not making it.
Purdue's not making it.
Oh, they're showing Stetson too, who's going to
Bro,
get butt whooped.
this is why I can't take analytics seriously, bro. Like, analysts seriously, dude.
All right, hold on. I just got to turn off the TV because I'm not watching the women's basketball.
Bro, no, we gotta watch Caitlin Clark, though.
Caitlin Clark should be a 1 seed.
Oh, did we ever talk about that? How she broke the most points in, like, all of college basketball?
Yeah,
I don't think we did.
She beat Pistol Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we haven't been live in like 3
We
weeks.
talked about her breaking the woman's record, but
Kelsey Plum.
yeah, Kelsey Plum's not happy. She's so annoying, bro.
Yeah, well, Kelsey Plum,
She's a hater, bro.
she didn't really like let's just say she didn't like the record because it was a low in her life. That's what she described it as.
Yeah.
I mean, how's that a low in your life?
I don't know, dude.
I mean,
Said she was depressed and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe that's why her and Darren Waller connected so good. They both were dealing with depression. Yeah.
all right. Well, is that all the topics you got?
No, brother.
No. Oh,
Still got more topics.
okay.
NBA GOAT debate. Since we were last live, we're done with the '90s debate. Wasn't a thing yet, and people were going to Michael Jordan didn't have a left hand. We're first going to show lowlights that, I mean, LeBron James has some pretty bad lowlights too, so I don't get what that argument was. Can you shout me out? Can Kamalia? No.
I mean, he just said your name right there.
Yeah.
Camelia Munoz.
Shout out Camelia Munoz.
Yeah, shout out Camelia Munoz. I guess go subscribe. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, stuff like that. I mean, if you could tell us what you do, then we'll know more about it. But
Yeah.
and we might check it out after this. But I mean, probably we're not.
Yeah, Dre Superman got our attention, and we checked him out. Subscribed and all that.
We subscribed to Drake. Maybe we're the reason.
No,
They were-
we're not 36. We're not 30. We got 1,000.
Just kidding, yeah.
3 weeks.
Just kidding.
But yeah. So I play baseball.
Okay,
Little
but
baseball player.
baseball player, is that what you do for your channel? If you do you do like baseball set content? Because I mean, baseball content. I mean, you could make something out of it.
Yeah, no, but has your GOAT debate changed though over like the course of that? Because in my opinion, it hasn't changed one bit.
No, I don't.
Even with LeBron James getting like 40K points and all that.
I don't care.
Still got LeBron James. I mean, still got Michael Jordan.
If they play 1-on-1, LeBron will win. But
No.
again,
No. Michael Jordan will win that.
Michael Jordan will win
Michael
that.
Jordan will win that. Fuck.
Ooh.
How would LeBron James win it?
Dude, he's 6'9". You know how
That's
athletic
cute.
that
Michael
guy.
Jordan's 6'6".
The thing is, I was gonna say is that the game of basketball is played 5-on-5.
Yes.
Michael Jordan is 100% the better
5-on-5
5-on-5 player. And it's not when we're talking about basketball like debate. We're not talking about them playing 1-on-1. 1-on-1.
I got Big Mike, bro.
I feel like
I got Big Mike.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I feel like his size, LeBron.
I don't care. I don't give a damn about his size.
No, it'd be close. That's
You
all I gotta
You
say.
don't know ball, bro. That's all I'm saying. Michael Jordan
Be
easily
close.
whooping his ass.
Is whooping?
Bro, LeBron doesn't have a one-on-one bag, bro.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, wait. We would.
I play that
Listen.
sport. I have a video on YouTube on my channel.
All right. Well, we will check it
check
out
it out,
after
yeah.
this. Shout out to Camila for, of course, commenting and
Tuning in, yeah.
tuning in.
But
Thank you.
yeah, no, I'm giving the one-on-one to Michael Jordan though. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I mean Michael Jordan's the best player.
LeBron James
better
can't do
player.
as shifty with the layups as Michael Jordan can,
That's true, and LeBron does rely on his teammates a lot.
and he does complain a lot.
He does.
Michael Jordan doesn't do that. He just
Yeah,
plays.
I mean,
Michael
I mean,
Jordan's not afraid to get physical.
it would depend on what style of basketball as well. If we were playing physical, like hand check basketball, LeBron is losing 100%. He's not used to that. If somebody lays a hand on him, it's a foul.
Cries.
He cries. So
Michael Jordan's got a better midi. Both aren't really great at 3-pointers, let's be honest. Like,
Yeah, they're
LeBron's
not.
better, but, like,
but that's because he's elevated to the game.
yeah.
If you gave Michael Jordan about a week to elevate to the game, I promise you he's probably up there. What did I say?
Number 1, doesn't say anybody. Number 2, Curry. Number 2, Curry is crazy.
Ooh, Curry.
He's crazy, bro.
Curry. Ooh, we got a Curry fan.
Oh, Curry is not number 2, bro.
Number one,
Number 1,
Michael
Michael
Jordan.
Jordan, okay.
Curry number 2. How about it?
Curry's out of top 3.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's like
He's moving up there, but he's not top 3.
yeah, he's not top 3. Yeah.
Sorry.
Top 3 is reserved for the people who had an unstoppable move, or what were
Michael Jordan,
unstoppable.
LeBron James, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
They all 3 were unstoppable. They had to literally, game plan, change the game.
Yep.
Change the rules
So that was like Kareem, bro.
for Kareem. You change the rules, you might be automatically top 3. Like,
Can't dunk in college.
no,
Crazy.
you can't dunk because you're too OP. Okay,
Yep.
that's
But,
crazy.
Yeah, that's all I got, though.
That's all you got?
Yep.
All right.
Good old almost hour and a half stream since we're back.
Hour and a half
Yeah.
stream. We took 3 weeks off, and a lot of topics cooked up. March Madness is here, so we're gonna try to maybe every week, maybe every 2 weeks, something like that, and then hopefully Final Four.
Yeah.
Finals we can. What does that say?
Curry is too OP. Curry runs around and gets screen set by his teammates and pops threes. He's very bad at defense. He's honestly a liability at defense. So,
He's gotten better. I will say.
keyword gotten better.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Players get better too.
But yeah, Curry, yeah, he's definitely a liability on defense.
Yeah.
But he can shoot. He is. The thing is, if he has an off night, it's
No, he's the best shooter of all time. No
Curry's-
debate, in my opinion. But
just
he's a guy who relies heavily on his teammates.
1-on-1. I don't know if Curry would go crazy.
Nope.
So
Stop him from shooting threes and he'll be fine.
mhm.
Yeah, that's all I got though.
yeah, that's all we got. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the All American Podcast, episode 23, and we are out. Peace.